Hey everybody, Dingleberry here. Welcome back to DB's E&P. This is the Beginner's Guide, Real Estate 101, and today we're talking about the training camp. That's right. The place where you make all those feeder heroes. This building gives you the ability to use recruits and different materials to make new heroes. Rather, you're going to feed those heroes to current heroes that are on your roster to level them up, or if you're going to keep those heroes on your roster, this is where you're going to do it for free. Now, over here we have a list. This is 1 through 13. You see the level going down the left hand side. If you follow the lines across, it gives you all the information on each level. I'm going to go over the levels and tell you which ones you will be using and which ones you will be smarter not to even research at all. Level 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think mostly everybody will have these researched. This is where the beginning of the game players are going to start making feeder heroes, maybe even possibly a free-to-play player, even making some of the 2 stars in TC2. They may even sit in their roster for a little bit. But 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all going to be researched. Primarily 1, 2, and 3 will just be made for using, will just be used for making feeder heroes. Sorry about that. Number 4 is the low cost. Now, this is unique in that you can use this to store your recruits. And what I mean by that is, when I go back, you can see I have 29 days in this one, 5 days in this one, 2 days in this one. Well, this one down here with 2 days, that's TC2. I have 2 days left on my queue. In which case, when I get down to about a day or so left, I'll pull recruits out of this one, like this, and then I will take them over and put them in the TC2. So I just use these for recruit storage. Doing it this way, you have unlimited storage of recruits, so as you're farming, you don't essentially throw recruits away. It enables you to keep all the recruits that you are able to harvest while you are farming. So keep that in mind. Oops. That's a great way to slowly make some feeder heroes while storing mass amounts of recruits. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Do not, I repeat, do not research these levels. They are extremely cost inefficient. They're just horrible. You look at the cost of food, 8,500 food. Well, a TC2, you can make the same things in half the time, way less food, the same amount of recruits, but you only need 1 adventurer's kit. For 5 through 9, you need not only 1 adventurer's kit, but a practice sword as well. 5 through 9, definitely not worth it. Never research those levels. You can feed off colors. I am going to do a leveling video here shortly. But 5 through 9, avoid. Do not research those. 10. And I'm going to group these all together. 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 are all going to be used by middle game to late game players. These are far more, one of these is far more efficient of for harvesting food, or not harvesting food, I'm sorry, food storage, while storing recruits. They are way more efficient at doing so than a TC20. If you let it go for a few days and forget to pull your recruits out, and it produces some troops or some heroes, this is going to hurt you a lot less running the 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, or 18. Check out Empire's Puzzles and Books YouTube channel. Look up his video of why not to use TC20 for food storage. He really goes into depth on the mathematics behind it. He has a lot of great content, and yes, that is definitely something to keep in mind. Training Camp 11. I think pretty much everybody needs to research this for mass recruit storage. This is, I believe, the most efficient way to store your recruits. It allows you to store a mass amount of troops at a really low price of only 1,000 food for 2 recruits. It takes 2 hours to make a hero. So you are gaining feeder heroes while you are storing mass amounts of recruits. And you can go, and I will show you how to do this. Can't remember if I did already, but you can go back into your TC11 and take recruits out by hitting the little minus sign, and then going to the TC that you want to move them to and put them in somewhere else. So it allows you to maximize the amount of recruits that you farm, and really take advantage of. 12 and 13. 12 and 13 are going to be used mainly by free-to-play players. My suggestion on this is when you unlock or upgrade to a level 12 TC, research if you're free to play or cheap to play. Research guaranteed rares. And then you want to get about, I would say 20, yeah, I would say about 20, 18 to 22 fully leveled 3 stars, and then switch to 13, where you can make both 3s and 4s, because you're not going to get all 4s, you're going to get some 3s, and you really want to only start working on your 4s after you get about 25 to 30 max 3 stars. It sounds silly, but a maxed 3 star a lot of times will be stronger than an unleveled 4 star. I will be doing a leveling video and explaining the thought process behind that, and also showing you some examples. So again, 12 and 13, research, but only if you are free to play. If you are pay to play, you're going to be doing summons to get your 3 and 4 stars. Okay, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, along with level 10, I talked about, will be used for mid-game players to late-game players for food storage. And you only need to research one of those. I chose 10 because I'm not looking for anything in particular. 19 and 20 will be researched by mostly everybody. 19 allows you to make a whole pile of 1-star feeders really fast. It is very expensive because it makes them so fast. It takes a lot to really rack up a lot of time. But that it is a great TC to have. for generating really fast 1-stars. 20. 20 is where you're free to play, you're cheap to play, and even some pay to play players will utilize a TC20 to get some 5-stars. Now, how much you, how long you run it, a TC20, and how often you run it really depends on your, if you're a money spender or if you're free to play, and what your existing roster looks like. If you are free to play or extremely cheap to play, I do recommend getting 2 TC20s and stagger your start time to where you're getting a pool every day. Some people will run both at the same schedule and just get one from each every other day. But I always found if I'm doing anything with large recruit times, as you see, it's 2 days. When I was doing things that took, like my level 11, I actually have those staggered by 1 hour. So that way it's just one after another every hour. But 20 is where you're going to get your 5-stars. Some people used to store food in here and still suggest storing food in here. Like I said, Empires, Puzzles, and Books did a really excellent job. You save yourself so much resources if you forget and you let it go for a day or 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever have you. If it just slips your mind or you're not able to get on the game, it's far more beneficial to have your TC for food storage be 10 or 14 through 18. But again, you can see all the information. Feel free. I'll have my line ID and Discord ID in the description below. If you feel I missed something or I should have covered something a little bit better, let me know. You can hit me up online or Discord. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Make sure your notifications are set to all, so as I release new content, you are notified. I'm not able to drop new content as fast as I would like due to work. I do, however, try to get it out as close as I can together. With that said, happy gaming, keep up the good grinds, and may the tiles be with you.